Hello students, so today we are going to learn certain problems based on the Coulomb's law. Okay, so the expression for the Coulomb's law we have already studied is F is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square, where Q1 Q2 are the two charges and R is the distance between the two charges, the distance of separation between them. Okay, so let us see at the first very simple question, okay, based on this Coulomb's law. So in the first question we have calculate Coulomb's force between two alpha particles separated by a distance of 3.2 femtometer in air. So basically the two charges are given to us and these charges are nothing but alpha particles and they are separated by a particular distance which is given to us, that is 3.5 femtometer. We need to find out the force between them. Okay, so since both are alpha particles, they are positively charged, so they are like particles, so the force will be the force of repulsion between them. That is very much clear. Okay, so let us first find out the charge on an alpha particle. So in the solution, first let's find out charge on an alpha particle. Okay, so charge on an alpha particle, we know that Q is equal to Ne. By using Q is equal to Ne, N is equal to 2 for alpha particle, so I'll write it for reference, Ne. So N is 2 into E is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. So this will be your, this many coulombs will be your charge on an alpha particle. Okay, I'm just keeping this as it is for a reason. Okay, or you can just simplify this also. This will come to 3.2 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Okay, I was trying to keep it this way because maybe I can cancel out some terms, okay, in the next formula. Okay, so next we need to find out the force between these two alpha particles. So I'll directly write down, therefore the force of repulsion between two alpha particles will be equal to the formula F is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. This was the force formula, Coulomb's force, right? So let's substitute 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught we know as 9 into 10 raised to 9. Q1 is 3.2 into 10 raised to minus 19. Q2 is also same, so 3.2 into 10 raised to minus 19 divided by R square. So R is given as 3.2 femtometer. Now what is the conversion of femtometer to meter or Fermi to meter? It's multiplied by 10 raised to minus 15. Okay, so the distance is going to be 3.2 into 10 raised to minus 15 square. So it will be 2 times 3.2 into 10 raised to minus 15. Okay, so now directly if you see this in this terms gets cancelled. Okay, and after you solve entire thing you will get the answer as 9 into 10 raised to 9. I'll write the remaining terms into 10 raised to minus 4 by solving this is to minus 4 into 10 raised to minus 4, correct? Just taking this 10 raised to minus 15 on top. Okay, so this will come to 9 into 10 basically. Okay, after solving this will become minus 8, 9 minus 8 will be 1, so that will come to 90 newtons. So basically how much is the force of repulsion between two alpha particles? It is 90 newtons. Now let us see the second question here. Okay, fine. So the electrostatic force of repulsion between two positively charged ions carrying equal charges is 3.7 into 10 raised to minus 9 newtons, which is separated by 5 angstroms. So now basically the charge is not given to us. They just said there are two positively charged ions. Okay, so force of repulsion will be there and they are equal charges. So force is given to us, that is 3.7 into 10 raised to minus 9 newtons, and the distance of separation is given to us. The charges are not given. So let's find out the charge first. At the end what we need to find out is how many electrons are missing from each ion. So how do we find this out? Using the expression Q is equal to Ne. Okay, so basically we need to find out N, the number of electrons which are missing after we get the charge. Okay, so first step is to find out the charge. So let's write down the formula first. So F is equal to force of repulsion is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. Okay, let's substitute. So R is given to us as 5 Armstrong, right? What is the conversion? 5 Armstrong is 5 into 10 raised to minus 10 meters, right? So let's use this. Force is given as 3.7 into 10 raised to minus 9 is equal to, this is a constant, so 9 into 10 raised to 9. Okay, Q is not known, but since we know they are same, let's put it as Q and Q. Let's not put Q1 and Q2. Okay, we know that Q1 is equal to Q2. They are equal charges. Okay, and they are positive. So now R is given to us, so 5 into 10 raised to minus 10 multiplied by 5 into 10 raised to minus 10. Okay, so basically after you solve this entire thing, I won't go through the solution part. If it is becoming complicated, you can very well use your log tables. You'll get your Q as 3.2 into 10 raised to minus 19. You can get a square of Q here and then take a square root, again using your log tables. So from there you'll get Q as 3.2 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulombs. Okay, so now what we need to find out is how many electrons are missing from each ion. So basically the formula would be Q is equal to Ne. So Q we know, the charge we know, so 3.2 into 10 raised to minus 19 is equal to N times 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. So if you divide this to N will definitely turn out to be 2. Okay, therefore number of electrons missing will be equal to 2. That's it. Okay, so this is going to be your final answer. So I hope you have understood these problems very well, and this is it for today. I'll see you in the next class.